Hey, what's up guys? Jackson here with the Toaster Bros, and today we're going to be doing a review of this Logitech G433. Hope you guys enjoy. So these are actually some really cool looking headphones. They're actually considered to be gaming headphones. Start off right around $99.99 on Logitech's website, and they have 4 different colors on the website. They have this blue, they have a camouflage blue, they have a red, and they have a black. And they advertise them being compatible with almost everything: the PC, PS4, the Switch, the Xbox One, even mobile phone. And they're actually 7.1 channel audio. And then we have a nice little picture on the back here, and they advertise that basically the cuffs on these are actually washable, and they're also breathable because, as you can see, it's kind of like a mesh material. And they're supposed to provide really good bass, and they're supposed to be incredibly clear. And the material is actually supposed to be hydrophobic, which is a term I've not heard before, but it means that it's supposed to be very stain resistant. So without making you guys wait anymore, let's go ahead and get into the box and see how these things look. Alright, so Logitech went really fancy on me with the box here. It's actually got a little magnetic holder, and then we open it up to see these awesome headphones. You can already see off the bat that the microphone jack's actually detachable, which that's a really cool feature to have. And wow, these things look absolutely awesome, and let me tell you, they're actually pretty light. I can already feel off the bat that they're very flexible. This part moves a lot, doesn't feel like it's gonna break in half or anything, and then you can see the cuffs actually swivel, which that's a really cool thing to have. Of course, up top, just so that you don't get fatigue on top of your head, there's a pretty decent travel cushion up here made out of the same material that the cuffs are made out of. And then on the inside, I haven't really seen headphones quite like that before. Usually I'm used to seeing kind of like a black mesh. This is actually almost the same material that this is, and you can see it's a little bit more see-through. Yeah, you guys can actually see the speaker in there. Now, of course, on the sides we have the nice little Logitech logo there, and you can see it has a really good range of motion. And then we have the G433 printed right there. We have one more G up top, and then pretty much the same thing on the other side. And then interestingly enough, on the inside, if you guys can see, they actually do have an L and an R, letting you know which way the headphone's actually supposed to face. But of course, with the little audio jack here, it's not too hard to tell that you should have that facing to the front. And then in the box here, we have another smaller box. So right here we have a audio jack to USB port. We have a mic on and off, and then we have an actual volume knob there, and then an actual clip. And this is nice, it has a little clip to hold your microphone right here when you're not using it. And then you can see here we have the PC adapter, where it goes from the single 3.5mm jack to the dual for a speaker and headset. And here's more of a mobile cord right here. You can see it has a really small little speaker right there, so you don't have to worry about having the full size mic on there, and then it just has the 2 single 3.5mm. They also include a extra pair of earmuffs, so this is kind of cool. These ones are actually made out of a little bit of a different material too. Go ahead and get those out. So I want to show you guys the difference here. These ones are a little, actually they're about the same thickness, looks like. They might be a little bit thinner. Same material on the inside, but then the actual outside, this is almost more of like a velvet plush feel, while these are, you know, more of the, you can actually feel the individual threads. And last but not least, man, they did not go easy on the accessories that they include with this, which is great because that just means there's so much versatility with this. They have a really nice mesh, same material as this carrying case. The only thing I did sound-wise in the recording section of Windows was I just went to the sound settings and I made sure that the quality was all the way up. And then the other thing I did was actually turn the sound down a little bit, the recording volume, because it was up at 100 with 0 decibel boost. And I thought it was just a little bit loud. Like, I barely talked and it picked it up really well, but it also picked up a little bit of background noise. So I turned it down to around 75, 76. We're going to see how that sounds with 0 decibel boost. And it's kind of hard to show exactly how music sounds inside of a headphone for you guys, but just from a personal point of view, I'll say that I've had things like Beats before. I've had friends who had different types of really fancy headphones and whatnot, and these are definitely up there with those. They have really good sound cancellation. I can actually barely hear myself talk right now, and I can't really hear a lot that's going on around me. It's not the highest of sound cancellation compared to any other headphone that I've ever worn, and that's not a big deal to me because I like to be able to somewhat hear what's going on around me, but once you have music or any type of volume going, you can't hear anything outside of these headphones. As far as the music quality goes, it's like insane. I mean, it feels like there's just sounds coming from all different places, like there's 20 speakers inside these headphones. You know, you're probably wondering, how do they feel as far as like fatigue goes? I've been wearing them for probably like 20 or 30 minutes now, just to kind of see how they feel over time, because we usually do our hour-long live streams, and I probably will be using these headphones instead of the more cheap headphones that I had before. Okay, so I'm trying out the different earmuffs now. The sound on this part's actually amazing. I just went back through and watched it, and I think it sounds just as good as one of our lav mics, or even as good as my Samson Meteor mic. So overall, these headphones, like I said, for $100, I would say that they're a pretty good deal. They have a lot of different versatility to them. Like I said, the way that you can turn everything on these is really cool, and that's a good feature to have. Not to include, they include the extra earmuffs with the wrapper there. They also include all these different cords, and they can be used with so many different devices rather than just one or two different things like mobile or just with your computer. The fact that they have a mic on them that is really good just makes them even more of a gaming headset. So I'll have a link down in the description below to a few different places that you can pick these up at, and we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys later.